I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. My name is Bernie Redinger. I'm a member here at Community. My understanding of this commandment is that I am to rest and take a day off, at least one day a week if possible, to rest mentally, physically, and to take time with God in worship, in teaching and serving. The main way I've broken this commandment is about 40 years ago. God led me to start a business. I was married to Michelle with 4 children and also a youth leader in a church. And I gave my heart and soul to this business. I didn't intentionally want to ignore my wife and my children, but I got caught up in trying to do the best I could and learn as much as I could for my business. So I became insensitive to my wife and my kids. Even when I was home, I was not physically there. I was mentally and emotionally somewhere else. Even my time with God in the morning became less and less, and it became more of an obligation. Well, what I'm finding is work can be a blessing and a curse. It is definitely of God, but if we make work our God or our priority and ignore our families, our wives, which God gave us, it can become a curse. So the way God redeemed this in my life is a very good friend of mine who knew the situation approached me. That was hard, but it was very much needed. So I confessed that to God, confessed it to my wife. As I was not aware, it was affecting my wife to that degree. So I needed to repent of that and confess that to God. My wife was open to accept that confession and certainly accepted me and was willing to work to grow closer together. Tried to be more intentional in my time with God because God impressed upon me that as I would read His Word and I would do it more out of an obligation, when I was happy sometimes that I'm finished and I would get up to leave, I could then picture God saying to me, "Where did he go?" I was just about to explain to him what that meant and how that applied to him. So now I love to just sit and think and listen. And God has shown Himself more sufficient, and His grace has been poured out upon me, realizing that as my sin abounded, His grace did much more abound in my life, and that I can take anything to Him at any time because He completely understands. So the Sabbath is good news in that we can not feel guilty about taking time off and resting, that we can adjust our schedule, as difficult as that is sometimes, to spend more time with God and with those closest to us, whether it be in a marriage or with or without children.